Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy Knowledge. Today I will be telling you all about the classification and separation of substances. This video is divided into two parts, the classification of substances and the separation of substances. We need to classify substances to define their uses so that we can know where to use which item. I have listed a few topics under the classification of substances in the following slide. The main topics we will be talking about under the classification of substances are roughness, transparency, solubility, hardness, and magnetism. There are many more topics, but I've only covered these as they are the main topics. The first way we will be talking about how to classify substances is roughness. Materials can either be rough or smooth. Rough materials have ridges on the sides and cracks in the middle, while smooth materials do not. Examples of some rough materials are bark, brick, etc. Examples of some smooth materials are cup, plate, glass, etc. Another way to classify materials is transparency. Materials can either be transparent, translucent, or opaque. Transparent materials can easily be seen through like plastic, cling wrap, plain glass, etc. Translucent materials can be partially seen through like butter paper, clouds, and some very thin fabrics. Opaque materials cannot be seen through, like you can't see through wood, you can't see through paper, you can't see through very thick fabrics, etc. Now we will be talking about how you can classify materials by their solubility. Some solid substances dissolve in water while some do not. The substances which dissolve in water are called soluble substances like sugar, salt, etc. The substances which don't dissolve in water are called insoluble substances like sand. The fourth way we will be learning to classify substances is by the hardness. Some objects are very soft and comfortable while some are very hard and rigid. Soft materials can easily be compressed and squashed like pillows, and hard materials cannot be squashed like wood cannot be squashed. It's a very hard and rigid material. The last topic we will be covering today under the classification of substances is magnetism. Some objects are magnetic while some aren't. A few examples of magnetic materials are gold, lead, nickel, and cobalt. A few examples of non-magnetic materials are wood, rubber, plastic, etc. I have made a video all about magnets. I'll be giving the link in the description box so that all of you can know more about magnets. Now we will be talking about the separation of substances. I haven't covered the whole topic over here. I'll be doing the rest of the topic next week. So you're gonna have to watch that video to know about the whole topic. For now, let's get going on the topics we'll be covering today. The topics we'll be covering today under the separation of substances are mixtures and different types of mixtures. There are many more topics to come which again I'll be mentioning in my next video which will be posted next week. So you'll have to wait until then. For now, let's learn more about mixtures. Mixtures are when two substances are mixed together and the substance in the end which we get is called a mixture. You can classify these mixtures by their forms: homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Homogeneous mixtures, you can't distinguish the components in it, like you can't distinguish sand or the components of cookies. You can't separate the flour, the milk, the butter, etc. In a heterogeneous mixture, on the other hand, there are two or more different components, like cereal and milk together. Now let us learn about the different types of mixtures. So there are five types. One is the solid-solid mixture, example sand. In this, there are only solid components which make up the mixture. In a solid-liquid mixture, there is solid and liquid which make up the mixture, example paint. In a liquid-to-liquid mixture, there are the two or more liquids which make up the mixture. In a liquid-gas mixture, the components are liquid and gas, example water vapor, and in a gas to gas mixture, only gases make up the mixture, for example air. Just to clear this confusion, homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures are the different forms, and these types like solid solid, solid liquid, liquid to liquid, these are the different types of mixtures. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Don't miss the next video which will be posted next week. Until then, bye.